everybody. How are you guys today? It's a beautiful day here on Turkey Lane. This is Life on Turkey Lane, and I'm Sheila. And if you're new here, I really am so glad that you've joined us. And if you're one of my subscribers, welcome back, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today, I was supposed to be doing the taxes, and that's a job I really hate to do. But I was supposed to be doing those, but lo and behold, my daughter had to use my car today because she's having a brake issue on hers. And so she's using my car, and all of the W-2s are in my glove box. So I can't do the taxes today. So anyway, I've been doing a few things around the house, and I have worked up a thirst. I'm telling you, I am dying of thirst. And I normally drink a nice cold glass of ice water, but today I felt like having some iced tea. And now I know all the Southerners, they love their sweet tea. They steep their tea for a long time, and they pour a ton of sugar in it, and they really enjoy that. But I happen to be somebody who doesn't really like sweet tea. But you know what? I think there are a lot of people who don't really like sweet tea, and maybe they just don't want to admit it. But anyway, here in the Midwest, and at least the way everybody I know who has made iced tea does it kind of a similar way that I do. And we don't make ours really super sweet, and we don't steep it for hours at a time. And so I'm going to show you how I make my not so sweet tea. Okay, so I'm going to aim the camera down here, and we're going to get started. Okay, so, I almost knocked you off the counter there. So anyway, I've got my saucepan here, and I've got my canister of tea bags. I normally use Red Diamond tea bags, and I buy the family size ones. And for a whole gallon of tea, I only use 3 tea bags, okay? Every once in a while, I'll put in 4, but I normally use 3. And so, okay, I'm going to take this pot that I've put the 3 family size tea bags in, and I'm going to fill it with water and put it on the stove. And I'm going to let it, bring it to a boil, and then shut the burner off and let it steep for about 5 minutes. Okay, now while the tea is steeping, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my gallon jug to pour the tea in. And so I have a clean 1 gallon glass jar, and I am going to, let me take the scoop out of here, and I am going to put in about 3/4 cup of sugar. 3/4 cup of sugar for 1 gallon of tea. Sometimes I will go ahead and put 1 full cup because my daughter kind of likes it a little more sweet than I do. But 3/4 cup of sugar to 1 gallon of tea is about all you're going to need for a light and refreshing iced tea. So as soon as I've got the tea bags on the stove over here. Don't look in my trash can. There we go. They're on the stove, and I've got the burner turned on to a medium high, and we're gonna bring that, like I said, just to a boil, and then I'm gonna turn it off and let it steep, and I will be back. I was gonna make some sun tea today, and because I think we're gonna be grilling out this evening, and but I was thirsty right now, and sun tea takes quite a bit longer to make than it does to just make some good OT inside the house. So so maybe I'll show you some sun tea the way I make it on a later video. But right now we're waiting for the tea bags to steep, and oh, it's gonna be so good, guys. I am so thirsty. I've been working around the house, doing some laundry, doing some vacuuming. Like I said, I was supposed to be doing taxes. I really am glad I didn't have to do the taxes today, but that just means that I'm going to have to be doing them probably tomorrow night after I get off work. And taxes is a chore that I dread every single year. And so I'll probably have to have something a little stronger than tea tomorrow night. I'm just kidding, but I don't drink. But anyway, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, so my tea has come to a boil and I've turned it off and let it steep for about 5 minutes or so. And you can see it's nice and brown here. And I'm gonna pour it, now I'm gonna pour this hot tea into my jar with the 3/4 cup sugar in it. I'm gonna try not to pour it all over the counter. I gotta put the spoon in the pot here to hold the tea bags in. Okay. And now we're done yet. I am going to fill this pan up again with warm water from the tap, and we're going to, you'll see when we get this, when I get the water in here, that the water's not going to be clear. It's going to be brown again because I left the tea bags in the pan, and I've just filled it up with water. And so we're going to get some more of the tea flavor out of the tea bags and pour it in our jar. Okay, because I wanted to get all that tea flavor out of those tea bags, and I'm going to do that another time. This way too, there will be no grounds, no tea grounds in the pitcher here. Okay, now I'm gonna put those tea bags in the trash. Actually, those are really good if you have a compost pile. Let me get a little bit more water in this pan here. The tea grounds are really, really good if you have a compost pile, or you have, I think they say azaleas really love, and I do have some azaleas outside. I should have saved the tea bags for those. But if you sprinkle the tea grounds, and then I'm just going to stir this up to make sure the sugar is all dissolved in there. But anyway, I think the tea grounds, if you sprinkle them around the base of your azaleas, they like the acidity from it, and they're supposed to do really, really well. So, okay, I'm going to get me a glass full of ice here. Okay guys, to have a nice, cold, refreshing glass of iced tea, you have to have a glass that's almost full of ice, because this is still warm. It's pretty warm. So, and I just made a little bit of a mess there on the counter, but I'll clean that up. I made a lot of a mess there on the counter. But anyway, let me turn this camera up here. So anyway, this is how we make our Midwestern iced tea. It's not so sweet. It's not syrupy. You can see it's a nice brown, dark brown color. I've got lots of ice in there, and guys, it is delicious. I love it. We have this almost all summer. It's a cool, refreshing drink, and I hope you will make this recipe. And I thank you for joining me here today. I'm gonna take a taste of this real quick. I am so thirsty. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that was worth the wait. Anyway, I thank you for joining me here today. If you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you're one of my already subscribers, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you'll come back and see me for my next video. And have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.